Hello everyone, I am back. I am in the lower right corner so you can better see the cards this time. And I have another deck profile for you. This is my Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Giant Ballpark, Shiny Black Sea, Tenyi deck. And I am currently sitting at Platinum 4, almost to Platinum 3 with this deck. And I actually got out of Platinum 5 with this deck. So, very fun and very off meta, and no one ever has any idea what the hell I'm playing. So, deck profile: 2 Insect Knights, 3 Shiny Black Sea Squatter, 1 Tenyi Spirit Adhara, 2 Maxi, 2 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 3 Gokipole, 2 Tenyi Spirit Tahana, 2 Tenyi Spirit Nahata, 1 Kamungus the Sticky Strings Kaiju, 3 Tenyi Spirit Vishudas, 1 Tenyi Spirit Ashuna, 1 Regeki, 1 Harpy Feather Duster, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Unexpected Die, 2 Painful Decision, 3 Pod of Extravagance, 2 Vessel for the Dragon Cycle, 3 Giant Ballpark, 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Solemn Strike, and in the extra deck, we have Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, stole so many games with this in the replays you're about to see, 1 Solemn Great Owl Mirage. This card's also really good, and you can link out of Gokipole for it to get Gokipole's effect. A really good card in this deck. 3 Monk of Tenyi, it's a vanilla, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Shaman of the Tenyi. In an earlier build I was running 2 Nightmare Phoenix, but I took it out because I actually found out that I like having the 1 LP Masquerena more, because this card is just great during your opponent's turn. 1 Barricade Ward Blocker, because sometimes we really need the field spell and we can't get it. 1 Geonator Transverser, stole a game with this card. I think it's hilarious. 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Draco Masters of Tenyi, 1 Apulosa, and 1 Tenyi Spirit Shahashrara. And now, we are going to go into some replays, and I'm going to show you guys just a little bit about how this deck works. Okay, so here we are with some deck profiles. So what I'm going to start off with is, the first thing I want to do is get my field spell. But before I can do any of that, we have to wait for my opponent to play their turn. And I said, okay, zombies, not exactly meta, but it's going to be interesting getting around that guy since he can just banish stuff. So my opponent goes into the Vampire Sucker. They get their 1 special. I figure I'll chain Max C. I really only need 1 card off of it. I am already in a really good position. So, terraforming, get the Ballpark. Get the Insect Knight with the Painful Decision. Special, special, special. Bam. Bam. Gains attack every time he beats down on something. Play the Ballpark, set the card. So we're going to pause right here. Remember, when your opponent activates an effect monster's effect, you can quick effect banish with this guy. So that zombie monster, he's not going to revive again. He's just gone. I said I had enough of it. Done with it. Alright, so my opponent plays some other zombie monster. I hit him with the warning. Get my effects off. Get as many monsters as I can on the field, basically. Get as much card advantage as I can. And my opponent is going to go ahead and scoop. So we get the victory. And we pretty much just said, alright, we want to win as quickly as possible. Let's just make sure they have nothing on the field. But like I said, zombies, not that meta. So let's look at some replays that my opponent's playing, more meta decks. Once again, we open the terraforming. But this time, I'm in a painful decision. I wanted to see if they had Ash. If they had Ash, there'd be even like a slow second of delay. So I'm like, okay, no Ash. I'm gonna go ahead and use the terraforming. I wanted the ballpark more than I wanted the extrav because I have no idea what they're playing. So we just play ballpark, play insect knight, hope we don't get blown out, and we don't. I mean, even if they did attack us, ballparks on the field, we would have been fine. But we do the extrav. We go right into our Tenyi. He's on the board, so now we can use him in the grave to bounce back a monster. Play our painful decision. Play our shiny black sea. Giant ballpark the Goki pole. Because it's useless in our deck at this point and we don't want to draw it. Can't win this turn, might as well set up for next turn. We play our Draco Master. He can't be destroyed by effect monsters in battle, so he is very useful. They're going to imperm my Masters of Tenyi, so no pop effect for me. That's fine though. We're going to go ahead and Foolish Burial. We're going to whiff the Regeki, but even with all the misplays we made, we don't care. We have extra damage on board. We still win. That's one of the things I like about this deck is there's always more than one way to do something because the Tenyis kind of fix the bad parts of the Giant Ballpark deck and the Giant Ballpark deck fix the bad parts of the Tenyis. So, third replay. We brick the triple Black Sea. And it was Numerons. Oh. And they go right in to Appaloosa, which I'm okay with. I don't really use monster effects that much. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, they let the Goki pole go off, or I summon the monster and destroy them. And now I'm just like, you messed up. Here's my boys. Another Numeron network. Draw me some cards. Another Tenyi Spirit. Giant Ballpark it. Take no damage. Use the Water Tenyi to bring back my Insect Knight and destroy the Bow of the Goddess. They negate it, but I say, I don't care. I'm going to attack with Insect Knight, and I win. And they really like bitched out there because they disconnected. Alright, this one, a little bit longer, 7-turn replay. Really had to play this one out. We got a really weird opening hand. Didn't care for this one particularly. Play extra, set the Goki ball. That was all we could do. We see Sky Striker, so we activate Max C. They don't let me get the Max C, but doesn't matter. We draw, we get our guy. They play Kaiser Coliseum, which means you can only have one monster on the field if your opponent only has one monster on the field. So, not good. But we'll get around it. We have the Feather Duster. We just wanted to leave it on board so they would feel safe. They summon the Hayate. We Solemn Strike it. They activate the Mobilize Engage. We Ash it. We're just saying, you can have nothing today, sir. And now we get to our turn, and we're going to blow them out with the Feather Duster. They're going to summon the Hornet, and I'm going to get rid of the Kaiser. I'm going to link out into All Mirage, get the Goki Pole effect, make them do the Max C. And I'm just going to say, oh, that's fine, whatever. Instead of special summoning it, we'll just add it to hand or normal it. It doesn't matter. Attack for that disrespect 0. And at this point, like, we just have it. We have board control. We have everything. And there you go. And this kind of started setting a trend for the many, many, many Sky Striker decks I would beat. I don't know why, but this deck seems to do really well against Sky Strikers. Like, Sky Strikers just, they do not hold up well. I've actually beaten about as many Drytron players as I've lost to. I'm like 50% win rate against Drytrons with this, which, since that deck is like the deck to beat in the format, I'm happy about it. But in this case, we're just going to do the Dragon Cycle. We're going to start getting our combo on. And we're going to get Max Seed. And I'm just like, okay, 1 for 1, that's fine. Ancient Gears. This was weird. This was really weird. I almost thought about not including this replay, but this deck was just doing so many things and putting so many things on the board that were bigger than my cards. But it didn't matter. We come back. We go, okay, we're going to Vish you, and then we go, okay, here's Draco Berserker, here's our Goki Pole, and then we're going to say, here's the Light Dragon again. We were not having it today, no ma'am. Banish that Ancient Gear Wyvern. And they're still just going to be like, oh, we'll just let them get the kill. But those Ancient Gears were weird. But just, if something can be returned to the opponent's hand, that Tenyi Vishnu, just way too good. And this is the last replay we're going to look at for this deck profile. If you guys have questions, drop them down below in the comments. I respond every now and then. If you want to see something else, like a different deck profile in the future, drop what you want to see me make and play a Master Duel down below in the comments. And this time, we're playing Dark Magician. I'm just going to build a really weird board against their really weird board. They clearly didn't open well, so we're going to take advantage of that. Oh yeah, look at that Link Ladder Climb. And turns out it's Witchcrafters. Did not see that coming. Take a little bit less damage, pop their stuff. Love playing cards during my opponent's turn. Tenyi engine gives you all the resources you want. Knew saving that Ash would be a good thing. Too bad Gamma's still in the hand. Ha 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 ha. Can't believe I did that. That's okay. And then Shazubi. I was trying another build where I run Papal Operative in this. Or not Papal Operative, Papillon. It's okay, but since most of your stuff doesn't have a lot of defense, just wasn't worth. There we go. Pop, attack, game. And I have one more thing to say to you guys before this video ends. This video is proudly sponsored by W Energy. Use code SirLargeGaming in the link below to get 10% off. W Energy. I mean, I like it well enough. You should too. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.